Thank you, Councillor Wu, and I'd like to thank everyone in attendance. There's a great importance to this space that we are in. As Councillor Linehan let us know when we first met here, that the council had not met here since 1822. And I know Councillor Linehan was not on the council then, but he did state it as a fact. And it is weighty for me to stand here because in 1822, my ancestors were not considered men, were not considered women. They were not considered citizens. They were considered property. So it is not lost on me that I am the dream and the hope of a slave. And that when I stand in this presence and at this dais and in this hall, that I actually am a connection to that heritage and lineage. And I also stand here as a black man with the opportunity to give acknowledgement, propers, and the love, respect, dignity, and honor that Afro-Latina women deserve. And today, and I would like them to approach Yvette, as well as all of the women from your organization can come forward. Let's give it up for them. And I'll be brief, but in my research, what I found out is there's about 11.5 million souls that made it through the Middle Passage. And for those of you who don't know what the Middle Passage is, we know that chattel slavery was present in, actually, it was first legal in our colony, but many didn't make it, and many died in their voyage to this land. Out of the 11.5 million slaves who came through, only 450,000 came to the United States. All of the rest were deposited below Miami. And so I think it is important, and I am eternally thankful for being given the opportunity to do this today, to acknowledge not only Afro women, but Afro-Latin American women who, based on his story, have been written out of our story. Women's voices have not been heard. The voices of people of color have not been heard, and the voices of Latina women have not been heard. And so today, it is our time, it is our chance, and it is our body's opportunity to ensure that these voices, important voices, are heard. And before I bring them up, I want to note we have a brother who's overlooking us right now, Frederick Douglass. And he said something that I believe these women represent. He said that I prayed for 20 years, but received no answer until I prayed with my legs. These sisters, these Afro-Latina, strong, bright, amazing, awesome Afro-Caribbean women who are from our diaspora are here to have their voices heard, and we will let that happen today.
Morning, everyone. Giving thanks to the ancestors and those whose shoulders we stand on today. Thank you to City Councillor Tito Jackson for always including the voice of the African Latina. Thank you to the City Council for supporting this resolution. Thanks to my family, my mother for her guiding light, my father for his love, my sister and my brother for their ongoing support. To the founders of the Red de Mujeres Afro, to Dorotea, Paola, Cecilia, Ingrid, Doña Berta, Vicenta, and all their inspiring hermanas, felicidades. Gracias por su inspiración. To the queens that stand here with me, Gwendolyn McCoy, Atia Martin, Ann Mondersir, and Lenice. Thank you. Adupe. Gracias. Love you. To those who have guided me and supported me here in Boston, much love and admiration. To the Guerreros, co-founders of ARAC, the Regional Council of People of African Descent in Latin America and the Caribbean, Damani Aquil and Jesus Chucho Garcia, gracias, hermanos. Mujeres afro, afro-latinas, africanas, párense y digan presente. Presente. Black queens, African queens, diaspora queens, rise up and say present. Ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe. Today we celebrate our truth, our light. The Red de Mujeres Afro was founded in 1992 to demand our space and raise our voice. Encuentro Diaspora Afro was founded in Boston in 2004 to speak our truth, my truth, and rise and shine in our Africanness, in our blackness. ARAC was founded in October 2006 to place Africa at the center of the Latin America and Caribbean experience. Today, we are 200 million plus in the region. We are still demanding our space and speaking our truth. Let us continue demanding and speaking our truth as African-descended women, Black women, African women, Afro-Latina women in the Americas. Let us rise today and every day, proud of our roots, proud of our melanin. May we continue to walk together on this journey. May we see and embrace the light in each other. Ashe. Gracias. Ashe.
And I'd like to read the resolve, and I want to acknowledge that we have come a long way as our body. We have 3 women on our body that are from the African diaspora. I want to acknowledge Councillor the first, and I think we sometimes forget this, and I know we just breeze past this stuff, and in the over 100-year history, Councillor Ayanna Presley was and is the first woman of color on the Boston City Council. Let's acknowledge her. And she is present and accounted for. And we have 2 other sisters on this body, Councillor Andrea Campbell, as well as Councillor Anissa Asabi-George. And for that matter, I believe it is also important that we acknowledge the first Asian American as president of the Boston City Council, Councilor Michelle Wu. With that said, it gives me such great honor to read this resolve, and this was unanimous as a council. We're not always unanimous as a council, but this was unanimous as a council. Be it resolved that the Boston City Council, in meeting assembled, proclaims the 25th of July, 2017 as Afro-Latin American, Afro-Caribbean Diaspora Women's Day in the city of Boston. Congratulations.